The sound of a $5,000 vintage whiskey bottle shattering against the marble floor isn't just loud. It's the sound of my life flashing before my eyes. R.I.P. Wine, you had a good run. Actually, no, you didn't. Your life sucked. Pav. Wine, I'm currently vibrating. Like, actually shaking so hard my teeth are doing a little tap dance. I stare down at the amber liquid spreading across the pristine white floor of Jeon Jungkook's office. It looks like a crime scene. And considering who my boss is, it might actually become one in about 3 seconds. I am so sorry, I stammer, dropping to my knees. My hands are trembling as I try to pick up the glass shards. Smart, white and pick up razor-sharp glass with your bare hands. Genius behavior, I hiss as a shard slices my thumb. But that pain is nothing compared to the throbbing ache on my upper arm, hidden under my oversized, ugly maid uniform. The bruise my landlord left there this morning when I was $10 short on rent is screaming. Stop, like dark chocolate wrapped in sandpaper. I freeze. Chun. Jungkook is sitting behind his massive desk. He hasn't looked up from his iPad yet. He looks expensive, smell like old money and danger expensive. He's wearing a black button-up with the sleeves rolled up, exposing those tattoos that probably cost more than my entire existence. And those veins, damn, doing something in my tummy. Leave it, he says, finally looking up. His eyes are dark, tired, and currently staring at me like I'm a bug he can't decide whether to squash or ignore. I can clean it, sir. I scramble forward, desperate. If I lose this job, I'm homeless. Again, I reach for a large chunk of glass, but my sleeve rides up. Just a fraction, but it's enough. I see his gaze drop. It shifts from my face to my wrist, then slightly higher. I yank my arm back like I've been burned, pulling the sleeve down so hard I almost rip the fabric. I'll get the mop, I squeak, my voice cracking. God, I'm pathetic. Even my voice is a loser. I turn to run, desperate to escape the heavy, suffocating air of his office. Why N? It's not a question, it's a command. The air in the room suddenly feels 10 degrees colder. Come here. POV. Jungkook, I don't have time for this. I have a shipment stuck at the docks. A rat in my inner circle and a migraine that feels like someone is drilling into my skull. And now she my maid, the one who looks like a gust of wind could knock her over, just destroyed a 30-year-old Scotch. Honestly, I don't tolerate incompetence. But then she flinched. She didn't just flinch because she broke a bottle. She flinched like she expected me to hit her. I watched her scramble on the floor, pathetic and shaking. She looks like a stray cat that's been kicked too many times. Messy hair, bags under her eyes that could carry groceries, and that uniform that's 2 sizes too big. Then I saw it. When she reached for the glass, her sleeve slipped. Purple, yellow, ugly, mottled skin. It wasn't a bump. It wasn't an accident. That was a grip mark. 4 fingers and a thumb. Something cold and ugly twisted in my gut. I don't care about the staff. They're paid to be invisible. But nobody touches what belongs to me. And as long as she is wearing that uniform, she belongs to this house. She tries to run. Why, Ian? Come here. She freezes near the door. Her shoulders are hunched up to her ears. Sir, I really need to. I didn't ask what you need, I say, standing up. My chair scrapes loudly against the floor. She jumps. I walk around the desk. I take my time. I want to see how she reacts. Every step I take toward her, she shrinks into herself. She's terrified. Good, I stop right in front of her. She's staring at my shoes. She smells like cheap soap and fear. Give me your arm, I say. What? Her head snaps up. Her eyes are wide, watery, and terrified. Your arm, YN. The left one. I don't know what you mean, sir. It's fine. I'm fine. She laughs. A nervous, high-pitched sound that makes me want to punch a wall. I just bumped into a door handle. I'm so clumsy. A door handle. I repeat, deadpan. Yes. A really aggressive door handle. I don't have patience for liars. I reach out, lightning fast, and grab her left wrist. I'm gentle barely holding her, but she gasps. A sharp intake of breath that sounds like a sob. I push the sleeve up. The air leaves my lungs. It's worse than I thought. The bruising wraps all the way around her bicep. Deep, angry purple. Someone grabbed her. Someone threw her. Who? My voice is a growl. I can feel the vibration of it in my own chest. She tries to pull away. Tears instantly spilling over. Nobody. Please, sir, let me go. I have to work. If I don't finish the haul, I don't give a damn about the haul. I snap. My grip tightens just a fraction on her wrist, not the bruise. Look at me. Shakes her head, sobbing now. I use my other hand to tilt her chin up. Her face is a mess. A beautiful, tragic mess. Who did this to you? I ask, enunciating every word. Because I'm going to make sure they never use these hands again. Why do you care, sir? I'm just a lowly maid. I lean down, my face inches from hers. I see the little flecks of gold in her terrified eyes. Because, I whisper, and the darkness inside me purrs, I hate broken things in my house. And only I can broke what's belonged to me. That I pull out my phone with one hand, never letting go of her. I dial security. I say into the phone, my eyes locked on hers. Nobody leaves. And find out who visited YN last night. I hang up and toss the phone onto the couch. You're not cleaning today, sweetheart, I say, and the nickname slips out before I can stop it. You're telling me everything now. Pav, YN, sweetheart. The word is bouncing around my empty skull like a DVD screensaver. Did he just call me sweetheart? Maybe I misheard. Maybe he said sweaty heart, which would be accurate. Because I am currently sweating in places I didn't know could sweat. Sit. Jungkook points to the massive black leather couch. The one that probably costs more than my kidney. Sir, I can't sit there. My uniform is, I'm dusty. My clothes are ugly. He shoots me a look. The kind of look that could curdle milk. Sit down, wine. I sit, immediately. I perch on the very edge of the cushion, trying to make myself as small and weightless as possible. He walks over to a hidden panel on the wall, because of course he has secret panels, and pulls out a first aid kit. He walks back, kicks the coffee table closer with his foot, and sits opposite me. He reaches for my hand again. My heart is doing backflips. It's a full gymnastics routine in my chest. Stop it, I scold myself. He's a mafia boss. He kills people for fun. He's not Prince Charming, and you are definitely not Cinderella. You're the mouse that gets eaten by the cat. This is going to sting. He mumbles. He takes an alcohol wipe and dabs the cut on my thumb where the whiskey bottle sliced me. Ow! I hiss, pulling back. Stay still. He doesn't let go. Stay still. He doesn't let go. His fingers are warm, rough, calloused. He holds my hand like it's made of porcelain, not dirt and bad decisions. Then he does something that makes my brain short-circuit. He brings my hand closer to his face and blows on the cut. Gently. Oh, no. Oh, no. The butterflies in my stomach just turned into pterodactyls. I think I stopped breathing. I am staring at the top of his head, his dark hair falling over his eyes, and I realize I am in so much trouble. Better? He asks, looking up through his lashes. I nod dumbly. He bandages my thumb with efficient, sharp movements. Then his eyes shift. The softness vanishes. The demon is back. He points to my arm, the bruise. Name, he demands. Now, I swallow hard. It's nothing, sir. Wyan. It was my landlord, I whisper, staring at my lap. Mr. Park. I was short on rent. Just a little bit. He got mad. He grabbed me and shoved me into the doorframe. Said if I didn't pay by tonight, I'd be sleeping on the street. I feel tears pricking my eyes again. God, I'm such a loser. It was only $200. I just needed $200. Silence. Heavy. Thick silence. I look up, terrified he's going to laugh at me for being broke over such a small amount, but he's not. Laughing. He looks like he's calculating the exact velocity needed to throw someone into the sun. His jaw is clenched so tight, a muscle is ticking in his cheek. $200, he repeats. His voice is dangerously quiet. He put his hands on you. For $200? I know it's pathetic. I sniffle. No, Jungkook says, standing up abruptly. The sudden motion makes me flinch again. He sees the flinch. His expression softens, just for a second, into something that looks like pain. You stay here, he commands. Don't move, don't clean. Don't even breathe too hard. Watch TV, eat the snacks in the minibar, I don't care. Where are you going, sir? I ask, panic rising. Knows what he's gonna do, probably. He walks to the door, buttoning his suit jacket. He checks his watch. I'm going to pay Mr. Pork a visit, Jungkook says. He opens the door, and for a second, the hallway light outlines him like a dark angel. He turns back to me, a smirk playing on his lips that doesn't reach his eyes. It's a scary smirk. A feral smirk. I think I'm going to negotiate a lower rent for you. Sir, could you do that? He smirk again like he's going on murder spree. Slams the door. POV, Jungkook. I get in the elevator and hit the button for the garage. My blood is boiling. It's humming under my skin, $200. I spend that on coffee. I tip valets more than that. And some low-life slumlord thought he could put his hands on her? On Wyan? She thinks she's pathetic. I see the way she looks at herself in the mirror when she thinks no one is watching. She thinks she's invisible, but I see her. I've seen her every day for 3 months. I see how she hums when she waters the plants. I see how she saves the spiders instead of killing them, and now I see purple bruises on her skin. I pull my phone out and dial my second-in-command, Taeyoung. Yo, boss? Get the car, I say. And bring the baseball bat, the aluminum one. Who are we hitting? Tang sounds cheerful. Too cheerful. A landlord, I say, stepping into the garage. We're going to teach him a lesson about property values. I pause. And Taeyoung? Yeah. Bring cash. $200. I want to throw it at him after I break his kneecaps. Pav, why and time isn't moving? I think it actually died. I've been staring at his grandfather clock in the corner of Jungkook's office for I don't know how many minutes, hours. My heart is beating so hard against my ribs. I feel like I'm bruising myself from the inside out. What if he got hurt? What if he killed him? What if the police are currently breaking down the front gate with a battering ram? I can't sit still. I'm a maid. When I panic, I clean. It's a trauma response. Leave me alone. I'm on my hands and knees, aggressively scrubbing a spot on the marble floor that is already clean, muttering like a lunatic. Stupid whiskey, stupid floor. Stupid handsome, terrifying boss with his stupid perfect hands. Click, the heavy door unlatches. I freeze. My breath hitches in my throat. Jeon Jungkook walks in. And oh my god, he looks wrecked. Beautifully, terrifyingly wrecked. His suit jacket is gone. His white dress shirt is unbuttoned at the top, sleeves rolled up to his elbows. His hair is messy, damp with sweat, clinging to his forehead. But it's his hands that make me stop breathing. His knuckles are raw, split. There's a smear of dried crimson on his right cuff that definitely isn't paint. He doesn't look at me. He walks straight to his personal liquor cabinet, ironic, considering I just broke a bottle, and pours himself a drink. His hand is shaking. Just a little, sir? I whisper, I'm still on the floor. I look like a goblin compared to him. Jungkook stops. He turns slowly. When his eyes lock onto mine, the air leaves the room. His pupils are blown wide, swallowing the iris. He looks high on adrenaline. He looks like he could burn this entire city down and toast a marshmallow on the flames. Get up, he rasps. His voice is wrecked too, scratchy. I scramble to my feet, wiping my hands on my apron. Are you okay? He ignores the question. He crosses the room in 3 long strides. I back up until my spine hits the cold edge of his desk. I'm trapped. Holy crap. He stops inches from me. He smells like gunpowder, expensive cologne, and iron. It's the most terrifying, intoxicating scent I've ever smelled. Let me see it, he demands. I know what he means. I slowly roll up my sleeve. The bruise is darker now. Ugly. Purple and green. Jungkook stares at it. His chest is heaving. He reaches out, his hand hovering over the skin, trembling. He looks like he wants to touch it, but he's afraid his own hands are too dirty. He won't touch you again, Jungkook says. It's not a promise. It's a fact. Like gravity. What did you do? I ask, my voice barely audible. He finally looks up at my face. His eyes are so dark, so full of something that looks like agony. I spoke to him. We came to an understanding. Mr. Choi decided that the real estate business wasn't for him. He decided to move. Tonight, to a different continent. My jaw drops. You deported my landlord? I encouraged him to explore the world. Jungkook corrects smoothly. He leans in closer, bracing his hands on the desk on either side of me. I am caged in his arms. And I bought the building. You what? I bought the apartment complex. I own it now. He leans down, his face level with mine. Which means I'm your landlord now, YN. POV, Jungkook. I need to calm down. My blood is still singing. The sound of that man's bones crunching is still echoing in my ears. I went too far. I know I did. But the moment I saw him, the moment I saw the hands that put those marks on her, I saw red. I shouldn't be near her right now. I'm dangerous. I'm a weapon. But I can't step away. She looks up at me with those wide, doe eyes, and she's not looking at the blood on my cuffs. She's looking at me. You bought a building, she whispers, processing it. Just to fix my rent. I don't like other men having power over you, I admit. The words tumble out before I can stop them. I don't like you owing anyone anything. I don't like you being scared. I'm scared of you, she says softly. The words are like a knife to the gut. I flinch. I pull back, ready to walk away, to let her go. Of course she's scared. I'm a monster. No, she says quickly, grabbing my wrist. Her hand is so small wrapped around my forearm. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Then how did you mean it? She swallows hard. I'm scared because you look at me like I actually matter. And nobody has ever done that before. It scares me because I don't want to wake up and realize it was a joke. My heart stops. Literally stops. She thinks this is a joke? She thinks I almost caught a murder charge tonight for a joke? Why, N? I breathe. I bring my hand up to her face. My thumb brushes her cheekbone. She leans into the touch, her eyes fluttering shut. Open your eyes, I command softly. She does. Does this feel like a joke? I ask. I slide my hand to the back of her neck, my fingers tangling in her hair. I pull her flesh against me. The distance is gone. I can feel her heart hammering against my chest, matching the frantic rhythm of mine. You are the only thing in this house that isn't cold, I whisper against her lips. I have millions of dollars, and I have power. I have people who fear me. But when I walked into this office earlier and saw you on the floor, I felt poor. I felt helpless. Jungkook, I don't want you to be the maid, I say, the confession ripping out of my throat. I hate seeing you in this uniform. I hate that you clean up my messes. I want to burn this uniform, but I need the job, she stammers, breathless. You have a new job, I murmur, tilting her head back. What? Being mine,